Well, it's official. Consoles are dead. Now, the console market has already been going down the shitter for the past couple of years, with new live service games that have shorter lifespans than a housefly, and every AI company gobbling up DRAM so that can be used to recreate whatever in God's name this is. It has never been a worse time to be a console fan. With Sony's new announcement that starting January 2028, it will be ceasing all production of physical media for their PlayStation consoles. This means starting 2028, all future PS5 games will not receive a physical copy, and the next PlayStation will not feature a disc drive. Now, you're probably thinking,
I don't even buy discs anyway. I buy all my games digital. It doesn't even matter.
which is fair, but there are still a fair amount of people who still buy games physical. On top of that, that just lends credence to the idea that you own nothing. If a game you like gets delisted from the store or the servers get shut down for whatever reason, if you own a physical copy, you can play the game whenever you want. It doesn't even matter. But now with this change, Big Daddy Sony can take away your game whenever they want to. I'm sorry, do you not enjoy our newest live service slap that we put out on the market? You don't enjoy the newest title that just released, or you just want to go back and enjoy some older games from your childhood? Ooh, sorry about that, pal. We decided to completely remove that game from our storefront because it included a Michael Jackson song for 3 seconds in one of our cutscenes, and instead of renewing our license or just removing the song completely from the game to begin with, we just decided it would have been easier and more cost effective to completely just remove the game entirely. But don't worry, friend, we've got great exclusives like Marathon, Horizon's Hunter-Gatherers, and the 30 other live service games that we have in the pipeline that'll probably be dead in the next week or two. There's gonna be people in the comments coping, bro, Sony would never do that. Buddy, just a week before this announcement, they announced that they were going to remove a bunch of movies from the PlayStation Store, and they didn't provide any refunds to anyone. Brother, in this exact same announcement, they're announcing that they're shutting down the PlayStation Store for the PS Vita and the PS3. They are literally showing you straight to your face that you will not own anything, and they'll take it away whenever the fuck they feel like it. Now, granted, the PS3 and the Vita Store are old as hell, but still, those are tons of content that are literally lost to time now because they're only digital and you don't own a physical copy for them. This is on top of the fact too that you are beholden to the PlayStation platform. If you're someone who's ever tried to get a refund from the PlayStation Store, you would know their refund policy is stricter than a fucking Japanese internment camp. Once you download a game, you can no longer get a refund. In Sony's eyes, if I do the dastardly sin of just downloading a game, I'm already waived my right to request a refund. I can't even see if I like it or not. At least Steam gives you 2 hours. You can't even play the game. And don't even get me started on the prices. GTA 6 has already opened Pandora's box for the idea of $80 games. On top of that, Sony rarely ever runs deals on their games. Most of their first-party titles are still over $60 or $80 on the PlayStation Store. And most of these games have been out for years. Why the fuck is God of War Ragnarok, a game that came out in 2022, still being sold at $70? There are people who have graduated high school, gone to college, and graduated from there within that time span. I should know because I'm one of them. On top of that, with the latest hardware shortages, a base PS5 is gonna run you around $600. And Xbox prices, we don't need to talk about that. On top of that too, you're going to need to pay for online, which if you get the cheapest monthly version for only $10, you're still paying over $120 a year just to play online. And may God have mercy on your soul if your controller ever decides to get stick drift. Because guess what? That's another $80 charge on top of that. If we really add all of those costs up, owning a PS5 for only a single year now would cost you almost $1,000. And these are just the prices now. RAM prices are expected to continue to rise another 40% in the next quarter. And if the Steam machine is anything to go off of, the next generation of consoles are most definitely going to be somewhere around or over $1,000. At this point now, it's more lucrative for you to spend a little bit extra money on a PC rather than buying a console. You're paying almost damn near the exact same price. You get free online, You have the choice of using multiple storefronts from Steam, Epic Games, G2A, so you're not beholden to one singular company who sets all of the prices and forces you to pay whatever the fuck they want you to pay. And even if they remove the game off their storefront, you can just go somewhere else and buy it again. And even in the extreme cases where no actual official storefronts have it, you can always sail the 7 seas. Look, if there's one thing you're going to take away from this video, even if you don't subscribe or like the video, which you should do, is give up the consoles. Which I know you probably have a deep love for console gaming, since that's probably what the vast majority of people who are console gamers grew up on. But these platforms are just going to continue to get worse if you just let them run all over you and take advantage of you. You need to vote for your wallet and stop letting them fuck you in the ass like this. I already know the vast majority of ball and gun gamers, this message is going to go in one ear and out the other. If you're somebody who doesn't want your wallet's anus to be completely prolapsed, please, for the love of God, just switch to PC. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you like this video, subscribe, like the video, share, all that stuff. Bye.